Yeah, for sure.
They fun, right?
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the big finish.
Big show.
Yo, so listen, man. Uh, life must be good, huh?
It's great. I'm not gonna lie, I have no complaints right now. Like I was just talking about on my story the other day, like how happy I am with life right now. Like it feels surreal.
And me, I've been watching you, and you just seem so mature.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You young,
yeah.
and you do you feel like you so mature? Because when I was in my 20s, I thought I knew everything. I was rich and everything, and now when I think back, I don't even remember the 20s.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
I be feeling like I think you don't feel it yourself, but like when so many people tell you that, then you be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm mature. Or like when you don't really got the same age group friends and stuff like that, that must mean you mature, I guess.
and you got a great family. You got your dad, your
Yeah.
moms.
Yeah,
That's
they
big.
real. No, yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm so mature, so humble and grounded. Like, cause you know the industry crazy, but keeping them people around me, it keep me grounded for sure.
You always got to. I got an artist. Her name Angelica Villa. She sing R&B,
Uh huh.
and her uncle manager. And I tell her all the time, keep your uncle next to you.
Yeah.
You got to keep the people you could really trust, because what happens is, and I don't want to preach to you, is that when you hot, everybody want to be on you. Everybody act
Hmm.
like they're your friend.
Hell
And I
yeah.
never got robbed by nobody with a gun. I've always got robbed by people smiling at me,
Uh
acting
huh.
like they my friends.
If that ain't the truth,
That's the real
that
deal.
ain't the
And so you
fucking truth.
came, it's Alicia Keys' birthday today.
It is. Oh
Yes.
shit! I
It's
love me
Alicia
some
Keys. Shout out
Alicia.
to Timberland.
What up,
Maury,
Tim?
everybody on the check-in. You got your man Ghost, the real Ghost.
The real
Everybody
ghost.
on the check-in right now. Like, it's lit.
What's up, everybody? I seen somebody said she a Capricorn. Of course, she grounded and mature. Period.
Yeah, man. And so you started out in the show, the rap game,
Yeah.
and uh, we can't take we can't change the past, right?
So
So you can't look at the videotapes. That's how you can't. You know, Fat Joe. I started in Apollo Theater,
yeah, you was telling me.
and,
Yeah.
and I was a hustler, well respected in the streets,
Yeah.
and I kind of like played myself to join this contest. Like, I was somebody
Yeah.
that was like kind of scared of, like in
Yeah.
the streets, to go rap where they boo you off the stage, but I knew what
Oh
I wanted
God.
to do. I'm not
Oh
ashamed of
God.
that, you
Oh
know?
God.
And how do you feel when you look back at the footage of, or do you ever look, or you don't look back at the rap game footage?
I don't be looking back at it. I don't be looking back at it, but like I keep all that stuff on my YouTube channel, and like just I keep all that content out there for the world to see, because it's like, yeah, it's embarrassing now. I look back like, girl, what the hell did you have on? Or like, you know what I'm saying? But I want people to see that come up, like this was not no overnight shit. This ain't no Instagram model turn rapper, or Instagram following turn, like let's do something with her followers type shit. Like I came from open mics and talent shows and opening up for artists when they were performing in Atlanta. Like I came up a whole different way, and I want people to know that more than I'm embarrassed of the
Yeah,
fucking
you
rap
went
game.
you went hard. You went hard
For
for your
sure,
slot. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
for me, over the years, I've had girls, guys bring girls like, yo, I got a friend, she's an artist. I'm like, all right,
Right,
cool.
right.
And they done walked in the studio, bad as fuck, and
Mm-hmm.
just stand there. And I'm like, all right, where's the music? And they were like, no, I'm pretty. I think I could blow. I'm like, yo, you can't blow because you're
On
pretty. Like,
God,
what the
on
fuck
God.
you think this is?
On God, but that's like the image that they put out there. So it's like that's what they think every female artist is, stand for now. But nah, baby, you can do your research on me. I was 8 years old, rocking shows, 8 years old, doing open mics like that for real.
and you know what's crazy is, so being, it is what it is, right?
Yeah,
And so when you say the big lotto,
yeah.
right? I feel like that's almost like saying I'm not little lotto no
Mhm.
more.
Yeah,
And so this is where a lot of artists have problems in the past. So say Justin Bieber, everybody thought he was the most handsome, cutest kid and
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
And then he felt like he had to do something drastic, like tattoos and
Yeah.
bad boy image.
Yeah.
And so is any of like Big Latto part of like trying to prove like, yo, I'm a grown young woman now. I'm not that same little girl?
Yeah, definitely that was like one of the like alter egos, like when I was just like transitioning from like a teenage artist to an adult artist. It was like me trying to introduce myself in a different light. But I will say it wasn't like anything planned. Like I just started doing that, and like my team, I'm grateful to have like 100% creative control over everything. So like when I was transitioning, it was like it was so smooth, and people asked me how I did it. It's like it was just authentic, so it just happened. Like it was like me just deciding, okay, now I want to rap like this. I want to use this in my lyrics. I want to wear this. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So everything was just natural, so and authentic. So I feel like Big Lotto was just a part of that whole process.
At what point you said boom pow? Like you gonna be
Yeah,
like the
literally,
sexy
like it's just
Lotto.
like when you young, like you get into that like 17. I had started doing online school because of the rap game, so I couldn't go to physical school anymore. So I started doing online school. At this point, I've been financially free from my parents since like 16 years old. So at this point, I'm paying for my private school online. I bought my first car. I'm like, man, in my head, I'm grown, so I'm starting to, wear certain stuff that I wouldn't normally wear, or say certain things that I wouldn't normally say in the songs. But my team just let me have that creative control. I'm so grateful for that because it made that process so smooth. Like it wasn't like Disney Star gone wild. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like that shit happened every time, right?
Oh God, that's why I really am. When I heavy on the grateful for my team letting me do that. You know what I'm saying?
So
Instead of just
if we look at somebody like Zendaya, like she was the
yeah,
last one that was big, but
yeah,
then she jumped out and did that show, which is dope, Euphoria. But that's another part of I think like trying to prove, hey, I'm not the Disney
yeah,
Zendaya. I'm gonna be wild for the night on that.
yeah. I ain't seen that show.
On that shit fire.
No, I hear about it though. I hear about it all the time. But yeah, I ain't seen it. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think like Zendaya, she one of them like kid star trying to be looked at as like adult star now. It's I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's a task.
yeah, it's a test to transition over, but you got longevity in this game because you've been already doing this 5 6 years, right?
For sure, literally,
I mean
like,
professionally,
mhm,
and you keep getting better and better and bigger,
mhm,
and so you're doing the right thing,
for sure.
and you seem well grounded. Other than your friends got a lot of jokes, but other than that,
Look, all my
yo, they
fans tuned
fucking
in.
crazy.
They
Like,
know who you talk about too. Y'all know he talk about Big Lacey. Y'all know he talk about Big Lacey.
yo, yo, they crazy right there.
Y'all know he
Yo,
talk
yo,
about Big
Lotto,
Lacey.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who are some female rappers that inspired you?
For sure. So, I grew up like my daddy a hip hop head. So I grew up listening to, or like not me playing it, but like hearing in the household a
Mm.
lot of female rappers. Like my daddy loved DMX, so Eve, he loved Eve. He loved TLC, so he loved Left Eye. So I'm hearing all these female rappers. I'm hearing Kim. Probably that's why I talk heavy like I do now. Um, Remy, I'm hearing Trina. That's probably why I talk heavy too. Gangsta Boo. Like I'm hearing all these female rappers. My
Woo.
daddy a hip hop head for real. Like he loved hip hop. So I'm hearing all this stuff, but around I want to say fifth grade, that's when Nicki came out. So I'm hearing all this stuff, but it's not touching me because they didn't come out during my generation. You got to think I'm only 22, so I'm only like 8 years old hearing this stuff. So it's not like captivating at that time. I don't have like the maturity to like, you know what I'm saying, get into it for real
Mhm.
at 8 years old. But then Nicki comes out, and at that age, like the Barbie theme and color hair and like it was just so animated, so it captivated me at I wanted to say fifth grade. I think you like fourth, fifth grade, like 8 years old, something like that. And that's when that put the icing on the cake. That's when I was like, oh yeah, I want to rap. I want to, I want to be like Nicki. I want to, yeah, for sure. I cut my hair in a bang. I got them Barbie chain, all that for sure. But the older I got, that's when I started going back into the female rappers that I had heard growing up, and I'm like, damn, I wish I had the mental capacity to appreciate what I was growing up on back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I loved songs that my mother and my aunt would play,
Yeah.
and so I love, like, my third favorite artist in the world is a woman named Stephanie Mills.
Uh
Your
huh.
moms and pops would know who she is,
Uh huh.
and but I love her so much because I remember Saturday cleaning the house with my moms. They
Yeah.
play her shit so much, and
Yeah.
they and then you know and so I get exactly what you're saying. Like, maybe they're a different era, but we love them because our parents introduced us to them. And then
Right.
the thing about music is so emotional. So like,
Mhm.
I don't care what you're doing, where you at, you'll always
Yes.
remember when you used to like love
Oh
that.
God.
You
Oh
know what I
God.
mean?
Like I be attaching like certain songs or certain artists to like memories of my childhood. Like it's almost a nostalgia. Certain
It's gonna
certain
happen
songs and
forever.
stuff.
It'll
For
happen with like,
sure. Yeah, and that's the thing. It still happens. Like not even just childhood. Like say a certain song was playing when I signed, so now that song forever gonna remind me of that. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
you know, with me, I get mad as hell when I hear some slow songs that I used to sing to some chicks
Yeah.
back in the day. I'm like, that bitch had me singing, man.
Oh
Yo,
God.
I'm like, yo,
Oh
I
God.
actually sung this shit.
Oh
Fuck
God.
out of here, man.
Oh
Like,
God. Or like, or
you know,
if I
like,
hear a song and I know like one of the dudes I used to talk to, or like an ex would always play that song, I'm like, bro, turn that shit off, bro.
turn that shit off right
Turn
now.
that
Like, we
shit
don't want to give
off.
this guy no real estate in this motherfucker right here.
Oh
Like,
God.
yo,
Oh
I'm
God.
like,
That's crazy what music do though.
nah, music is crazy like that.
Yeah.
Music is crazy like that. Um, rumors. This is where, and I'm not going there,
Hmm.
right? But
Everything it's everything. Like people will come for your relationship, groupies, men groupies, female groupies, both sides, and just like pick apart shit. And I feel like your relationship, only y'all two should have a say so in that, or like consider any opinions. It's just y'all two in a relationship, so why the fuck I need to, you know as long as people know what's up, like keep it on a respectful level. Like I'm gonna let you know I'm in a relationship for sure, so you keep it respectful. But as far as like including people in the relationship, I'm not into that. Like I feel like that should be private between y'all two, because then you just letting too many opinions in, and then motherfucker get to thinking, and you know how the
yeah,
internet
you
is
know, we always
nowadays.
got, because everybody get their opinion.
Yeah, and then
You know what I
it's
mean?
like
So
as much as you can say that you don't care or fuck their opinion, da da da, that shit do it fuck with you.
every now and then, like, I got super thick skin. Like, motherfuckers done came at me in every level you could think of in the world.
Oh
But
God.
every now and then, the motherfucker sneak through to get
Yeah.
on your nerves, and
Oh
I'll
God.
DM them back like, you bitch
Oh
ass
God.
motherfucker, fuck
Oh
your mother.
God.
Like, I'll go crazy on that motherfucker.
Oh
Like,
God.
every now and then, and I'll be like, damn, I know this dude gonna shot my shit and put it out there and like, yo,
And
Joe
post
going
it.
crazy.
Oh God, that's how it be like when I gotta clap back sometimes and shit like that. But I don't know. I just feel like it's just y'all. It's just y'all two business. Like my whole life, everything about being an artist is public. So the things that I can cherish and keep private, I'm
Mm,
going to.
that's beautiful. And but with social media, it gotta be hard to pull this type of thing
It's
off,
so
right?
hard. Like these folks, this generation so tech savvy. Damn it, they gonna find out everything. They gonna
Yeah,
find out
I
everything.
had Bow Wow on here last week, and he was talking about how he got caught with the Bow Wow challenge or some shit. Like, he
Yeah,
was on a plane and he said he was
yeah.
on a private. He said somebody took the picture of him from the side. It was like, oh no, you on Delta Airlines.
Hell yeah.
It's like this
I
shit
seen
is
that.
like
I
it's
seen
like
it.
you gotta be really, really careful
Oh
in
God,
order to
they
in
ass
order
don't
to get
play.
away with some private
They don't play.
relationship type shit.
They do not play. They own it. They gonna find out your secret kids you ain't know nothing about. They gonna know your mama address, your mama name, your mama maiden name, all that. They finding out everything.
Yo, I'm telling you. Let me ask you something. What do you think about your future? What you really want to
Mhm.
do? Like, if you really think about it,
You
music,
know,
everything. Like, where you want to end up
yeah,
in your future? Like, what you would be like?
yeah.
I did me. Like,
Hmm.
what do you want to do?
I know I don't want to rap forever. I know that. So like 2021 is like I say it's my setup year. Like I just filmed my first movie, whatever. So I want to be like a name versus a song. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
Mm.
artists that's known for them, like you know they name and then you know they song. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be the mulatto, the celebrity, Big Latto, the celebrity versus Big Latto that got that song "Bitch from the South." So I know I don't want to rap forever. So I'm like 2021. I'm setting up myself like different avenues of income, different brand partnerships, makeup, hair, like really like how Rihanna, everybody calling me, how Rihanna
I hear you.
got
What you
in, did
said?
her shit. What part it cut off on?
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it.
Yeah,
Rihanna, like a Rihanna,
yeah,
like
like
a
she got
Kylie
in, did
Jenner.
her
Sell
shit,
some
made her
lipsticks.
hits for sure.
Sell
She
some.
did her
That's right.
hits. That money gonna come in forever off of them hits. You talking about mega hits. So I'm trying to get to a point like that and then check out and then make money in my sleep.
Motherfucking right.
For sure.
See, I told you you was
Generational wealth.
mature. See, when I was your age,
Generational
I
wealth.
wasn't thinking like that. I was trying to be the biggest rapper,
Yeah.
trying to front the most,
Yeah, I
trying to
think
ball
starting
out.
so young made me like go through the phases quicker. So like I definitely was at that. Like when I was on the rap game, oh baby, I was just happy to be on TV. I wanted new chains, new cars, I wanted all that. So I think just starting earlier, it was a blessing and a curse because I feel like I was a little too immature to be having that type of money and stuff yet, but now it just set me up to be 10 steps ahead than the average 22-year-old. Because now I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, baby. I just want generational wealth.